have to figure out how to edit those two videos together, guys. But anyway, you want to, in the minimum, have a good chlorine filter on. I put mine on my garden hose. It was inexpensive. It was 30 bucks. And while it doesn't change my pH or anything, but it is supposed to remove all of your chlorines and your all that would kill our stuff that we use in organics. So this is another product that you must always have. It doesn't have to be this brand. You want a trusted brand though, but you want a rhizome mix or a microzoa. I'm probably saying it wrong because I mispronounce everything. Product. But you see all these things, I'm sure you can't read them, but you see that list? Those are all fungi and microbes. And what these do is they build onto your roots. And when they do that, some of them help break down nutrients to make them more chemically available immediately to your plants. And then other ones grow and hook onto the roots as kind of like almost an artificial root system. And then the roots continue to expand, but that allows more nutrients to be absorbed by the plant for them to use it. So it causes bigger root spread. When you get bigger root spread, you have more nutrient absorption, which means bigger, more beautiful plants, stronger, healthier. So that is key. But with this, if you use chlorine, it's like doing nothing because you're just going to kill them. Even a little bit of chlorine can kill all these products. And if you do use reverse osmosis, a lot of people have to use this at some point or another, especially if you're growing tomatoes or other things, or if you start seeing certain types of chlorosis, even though it doesn't always work for chlorosis because if you haven't taken chemistry, there's charts you can print out, but certain, elements and stuff fight against each other. But like CalMag is essential for tomatoes. But if you have reverse osmosis water, it is very important with every nutrient change, every water change, anytime that you use a calcium magnesium product, and there else you won't have any success. So after you put the nutrients in, I'm trying to hurry this up because I know I talk so much. You guys, if you guys ever visit me or we do a live, you're gonna see, and as my friends know, and people who know me but don't like me because I talk too much. But this is, you don't need this level, but I grow a lot, so I need a reliable monitor. I had the most popular monitor and it was pricey, but I went through three in less than 2 months. I was peeled. So I returned them all. They did take them all back, but I would never buy them again. Never, ever, ever. So far I've had this one 3 weeks and it hasn't broke, and it syncs with your phone so you could save everything and track it according to plants. But this is my monitor. And so just a rough estimate. We'll go into monitors later. You don't need an expensive one like this. You could get a monitor off Amazon that checks. You do want to make sure you have a good pH in your water, and you do want to make sure that your water temperature is okay. You don't need a water chiller if you're doing this outside. Some of the plants in Florida can take it, but if not, then you could do like I do, and instead of buying a $300 water chiller, I freeze giant Ziplocs and then get cheap freezer things and just put them in there. But you don't want to put direct ice in there because then you're diluting your product. But Amazon has great products that are pH meters for inexpensive. This is if you're doing organics. And people measure EC and parts per million, or ppm. In organics, you don't so much really have to worry about that. So you could just get a cheap meter. If you go the route that it can be a little bit cheaper and go chemically, then you need a good monitor, or else you will mess your plants up. Take it from me. Anyway. All right, guys, so then you put your net cups in and then you have everything to start. If you're not doing this outside, you do want a good light source over them. It's important, especially in the young age. And all through development, if you want to speed up this process, that you use a good light source. So I did not make this unit that I'm about to show you. Somebody else who makes hydroponic units made it. It was used, but it works like the bomb. So I did have to repair a leak today along a seam, and I got covered in Gorilla Glue, but I think I've got most of it off. But here you go. So, and I've got a huge oxygen thing, aerator over there with, if you can see. But anyway, you can see what I have here. And it's important that you try and at least get some rooting done before you put them in there. I do some experiments where I don't do that, but it's kind of cool because as soon as you start seeing, green and you put them in here, within 24 hours, you're really seeing some growth. And with organics, it's nice because you could play around and give them a little more fertilizer, less, dilute it down if it looks like it's too much and you're seeing some, leaf deformations and whatnot, but you don't really see that. Remember, less is better. You can always add more. All right, guys. If there's an interest in this in the future, I will gladly go over more on hydroponics and teaching on that and everything, but I do want to keep it organic based because it is a lot easier to learn. All right, guys, I'll catch up with you later.